Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 5. Episode 5 here of my game creating series. Now, this might look a little weird here. We're actually off the map over here on the edge. And the reason we're over here is because we are going to be using all of these lovely little things that we see in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, really 3 different trees, a few different sizes. We're going to be using all of these things to kind of flush out and finish our map today. I'm just going to explain my ideas, my thought process from up front, and then I'll go ahead and run you guys through a time lapse through me filling out the map, adjusting the trees, the rocks, all that kind of stuff. Actually, probably some of these little hills like this, they're probably gonna get deleted, get moved. These two right here are probably gonna get deleted, but we're gonna move some stuff around, add trees, add rocks, kind of flesh out and fill in the map. And then at the end, I'll slow it back down. We'll run around it with our character and see how it feels. So without further ado, let's get going. Okay, as you guys can see here really fast, the first thing I'm going to bring in is this really big tree. I'm going to stick 1 or 2 of these on each side of the map. We're going to go ahead and get these kind of anchored in where we want them. That way they're set. We have our big cover for the map. These are going to be kind of on the back side of the map. But that way we can just kind of have this cover back here the way we want it, and then move on from there. And real quick, what I'm checking here as well, these little beacons here, press V to get them to pop up, but these little blue and red orbs that are stationed on the map are actually the team spawn points. And as you can see, this spawn point actually kind of leads you in pointing this way. That's something that I'll adjust here in a little bit. But really quick, I just want to make sure that where the player is spawning, this tree provides just a little bit of cover from this ramp over here on the other side. That's what we're looking for right now. It's pretty much perfect right there. We're going to make sure it's balanced at the end on both sides, but that about covers the big trees that are going to be on the map here. Now let's mess around with some rock formations on both sides here. That sums up the rock formations that I want and where I want them. But to make them look a little bit more realistic, what I'm going to do is just kind of copy and paste a bunch of these. And then scale them way down. We'll make sure that everything's dropped kind of below the surface a little bit, so it's just kind of the tops of these rocks peeking out. Take this, copy and paste. Again, change the shape a little bit, change the size a little bit, but just going to repeat a couple of rocks where each one is now. That way it looks like they're sort of grouped together. We have our rocks in place and we are back on the dreaded outside of the map here to grab a couple more of these trees and put them in here. I think these trees right here, these two, I'm actually going to leave out of here. They're so dense, they're going to clog up so much of the map. What I really want is these little ones just to break up some of the lanes a little bit more and provide little slivers of cover. I don't even want people to be able to hide behind these trees completely, and I think they're just about perfect for that because they're not too thick and you can see through them, so you can hit players that are running behind them too. Whereas if you look at these two, the leaves start to get super low to the ground. You can still shoot through them, but it's going to clog up so much of the map. We are going to leave these two out here, though, for something else later. I think we're going to go with 4 trees on each side. So we'll go ahead and bob these 4 over here. We'll keep these 4 over this way. And we will start to decorate just a little bit with them here. Have reached the next stage. Our map is filled with these larger stones, these trees, and as you can see, there's almost sort of a mathematical, symmetrical feeling going on here, which is what we want. We want the map to feel balanced. We don't want either team to feel like there's an advantage on their side of the map or like the other team has an advantage on that side of the map. This hill right here, I think, can actually be rotated just a touch like that. Just a touch. So a lot of changes going on with the map here in terms of placement of trees, how people are going to be able to move and actually take cover through here. But that's exactly what we want. I think for now, that is going to sum up the editing that we're doing tonight. I'm not going to put the grass all over the map. Even from really far away, it just looks kind of awkward. Even if it's all filled in, I don't see that fitting with the way that I have the map set up right now. I'm going to adjust the trees, maybe think about placing some of these ferns a little bit smaller in certain areas on the map. After that, we'll give you a nice run through of the map as the music plays out here. The game releases the first full version November 14th, 2020. It's coming up sooner than any of us realize. Go to coregames.com, create an account, download the player, and be ready to play with us shortly. Thank you guys for watching episode 5. I hope you enjoyed. It's Doc B. Peace.